Hello, this is Crystal here, and as I promised, I was going to do a reading for singles, a love reading for those amongst you who are single. And because, usually what happens is Aries goes first, as it's the first sign, I decided to do it a bit differently. So I'm going to pull here. I hope they don't stick because these are post-it. I'm going to draw one, and I want this one. And then Cancer. So let's do this for Cancer. Okay. So I hope you can see this. I hope this is sort of clear. Cancer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to the cards have been shuffled, of course. Of course, I'm going now to knock them off because didn't know it was going to be Cancer. So it's Cancer, 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 Cancer. I have 5 decks out. I may not use them all. I want to keep this a bit contained and short. So I'm going to use twice the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. Anyway, I'm going to shuffle again. Well, not shuffle really, but just see what comes out. So I'm going to pull. Usually I pull from the top, but I'm not going to do that now. So I'm going to pull 3 cards and then we'll be pulling on top of those. I have to see if these are fine in the viewfinder. So let's see what's happening, Cancer. Well, okay. So for those Cancers who feel trapped and who feel alone. Because that's what you've made, some single Cancers. Again, this is a general reading, so general readings are for those who resonate. If you don't resonate, just leave it behind. It's not for you, then it means it's not for you. Then have a look at your rising sign if you know what that is, or your moon sign if you know what that is. Anyway, for those Cancers who feel alone, trapped, and like, it's never happening. Love is never coming my way. It's never going to happen. That's that idea. For those Cancer, I have good news because we have the Justice card here. So that feels like the Justice card, on the one hand, it can resolve that actual feeling of trap. No, nothing's happening. Nobody loves me. I'm going to just pull this a little bit down. I'm sorry for those that are watching that I'm doing this while you're watching, but it doesn't feel right when I hold it in the viewfinder. Anyway, it will be resolved. Or it will be resolved by somebody coming actually in your life, and that's possible because we have also the 7 of Pentacles here, and this looks to me like further out, and you looking at your past, these Pentacles, or the past energy, and looking, see how far I've come, see what I have achieved, see what's happened, see the results. Because there is this energy of justice, this Justice card cutting through this nothing's happening. So on the one hand, that can be really somebody coming into your life, and you're looking back on that, and there's things coming in the relationship. The relationship is growing. It's like a garden you're tending to, but it's also you see things coming together in that relationship. Now, it can also be, and it's typical when I start a reading. The dogs from the other side start to bark. I have to close the window. It's really annoying me because it's hot and I don't want to put the air conditioning on. Anyway, I feel that also this on another level, it also breaks through because this is also a thought, nothing's happening, nobody loves me, I'm always alone. And I feel that you break free from the thought. So if nobody's coming in your life, you will break free from that thought, from the thought that nothing's happening, that nobody's coming into your life. And that alone will free the energy for somebody to come in. So you see, it can go a little bit both ways. Either it's really cutting through those thoughts, which then opens you up And then you'll see results coming in with the Seven of Pentacles, or it's actually, somebody coming in and bringing you a little bit more harmony, balance, and peace. It's somebody good that's coming in. And then you'll also see the results, and you're looking back at the past, and you see, things coming together in this relationship, lovingly growing. I'm going to pull some more cards here. Okay, I don't use reversal, so I was holding them upside down. Ace of Cups, you see, there is somebody there. But I feel it also asks you to love yourself first and foremost, because when you do that, when you stop having these nasty thoughts, also these nasty thoughts are nasty thoughts about yourself. I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not deserving of a good love life, of someone good coming in my life. If you can get that out of your system, then you're freeing yourself up to somebody else coming in, somebody actually new coming in. But it also heals you if you can get those crappy thoughts out of your head. And I would really suggest you do that. You try to just get over yourself, because you're the one who's blocking yourself here. It's not these swords. Yeah, these swords are your thoughts, but you're really just holding yourself prisoner in that shitty thinking. And excuse my French if you're not into these words, because I use them a lot. So just have to bear with me, or you just have to go away. I'm sorry, but that's just how I roll. See, when you have shitty thoughts, you focus on these 3 cups. You don't see the good 2 cups that are standing up here. Okay, like that. You don't see them, because your focus is on the trapped. Nothing is good enough. I am not good enough. Nobody is there for me. And that is blocking you. So again, this card will ask you to just clean up your thinking and look at what is there. What is there for you? Don't look back at all these past relationships that may have failed, that may have been really crappy, that may have hurt you. And yeah, of course you're carrying the scars with you. You're carrying the stains from that with you. Maybe even shame and guilt is there. But those are emotions that are going to hold you back from exploring a new relationship, for being open to a new relationship. And those are the thoughts that hold you back from seeing the good in people, but also the good in yourself. So I would really think about that, Cancer. Think about all the good you have in you. And then stop that from, going back to the shitty ones that don't help you. Because, yeah, that's really what I would suggest for you to do. So, yeah, see that there is somebody coming in. I have a 6 of Cups here. 7 of Pentacles. The 6 of Cups is somebody coming in. Look, somebody offering you love, offering you support, offering you, compassion, empathy, the things you're really looking for. I'm sorry, but I had to pause the recording and I had to edit out, and they're starting again, and it's really getting on my nerves. It's been, this is a beautiful place to live, but the dogs on the other side, they are always in a cage. And there's also one on a chain. It's really not legal anymore, or at least it's not going to be legal anymore, but it's still happening. And of course, these dogs go ballistic sometimes, but they always do it when I start my readings. It's really sometimes, ooh, yeah. You hear the frustration in my voice. Anyway, Cancer. So there is somebody coming in. Don't think I have lost contact with you, because then I try to just, tune it out. I let the camera roll and I edit it out afterwards. So I'm still connected to you. So don't worry about that if you are worried about that. Yeah. I feel that for me, this Justice card is really saying, clean up your shitty thinking, but also open up. It's opening up some space for you to have that person. And that person is probably going to come in, especially with these 2 cards. 6 of Cups and Ace of Cups. Yes. This is, for me, in this reading, a romantic card. Romance is offered to you. Healing from a past situation, which is still here, which is still active in you, and which is still sometimes, oh my god, dirty cards, don't like it, and which is still sometimes triggered, and it still sometimes makes you look at the bad in the other people, but also, makes you think that you don't deserve love in your life. I'm going to pull, so I may use all after all, so I'm going to pull randomly a card here, and this is you, I think. No, it's not you. When I said this is you, and I meant it for you to be you, but I feel, well, it can be both ways, but it can also be the other person. So there is a prince, prince on the white horse, which here it's a brown horse. Usually Prince of Cups, I think, has a white horse. I'm not sure anymore. But there is, this is you opening up on one hand. You're opening up to that person coming in. Because when you think you're unworthy, you're not deserving, you're thinking you're stuck in the past and the hurt of the past, you can't open up to a new relationship. That needs to be resolved within you, and that's the work you have to do. But the prince is there, the Prince of Cups, the offer of a new love coming into your life. It is there. So don't underestimate this card. So in a way, it's you and them representing. But I feel, when it's about you, this is you opening up to this energy. When it's about the other person could be really a very good match. So I would really clean up my act if I were you. Now I'm going to get some message, and the message this is just, it's not this deck, so you probably know it if you're into tarot. It's the Moonology deck. But I just got it, and it just arrived, so I'm using it, and then I'm using something that is called Spirit of the Wheel Meditation Deck. So these cards have a few words on them, and these words can guide you when you have a meditation, or for when you go to sleep, and when you call in a potential dream. And, well, let's see what's happening. Okay. When I was saying release that shitty thinking, it's time to release negativity. It's time to release, this hurt. I mean, this hurt is going to be with you. It can be triggered, but you don't have to be defined by it. You don't have to be the victim. If you can clean that up, if you can release all this negative thinking, all these crappy and shitty thoughts, like I said in the beginning, that is going to open up the whole energy, that is going to open you up and heal you in a way, but also open your energy up for somebody to come in. So I'm trying to see here always whether they are in view, because I use my iPhone to film with, and it has a beautiful camera, so nothing wrong with that, but I just have to share my screen on my computer so I can see what I'm doing. Otherwise I can't see because I'm using the back camera, yes? Okay, so what can you hear? You see, trust. Trust. You have to trust again, and not only trust the other person that may come in, but also trust yourself, because you have to trust that you are enough, that you are deserving of true love, and to find somebody that is a good match. So it's having faith. It's having openness, to open up. I told you, your energy would shift. You open up. When you shift that energy, when you start to trust more, you start to trust yourself more, your energy shifts and you open up. And there's also personal space. So that personal space, I feel that is for you, is the inner work that you need to do. But also I feel that when you go out there and you find somebody new, you meet someone, you also have to think about your boundaries and to speak about those boundaries and to set those boundaries immediately so that you're not going to end up hurt again. So you need your personal space to be protected. You need also to do that, but you can't close yourself off by building a concrete wall around you, Cancer. That's not the idea of this card. So this is words to meditate on. So trust having faith, being open, but also protecting your personal space, your individuality. I mean, going into a relationship doesn't mean you have to just melt and merge and be one blob of gluey ice cream, is it? No, you may be the vanilla, and I mean, maybe that's not a good, maybe that's sort of a racist comment. I mean, I would get that comment then. So let's just go completely on a different one. Stracciatello and what else? Oh, I can't for the life of me think of. And then a lime flavor. I mean, you can be different flavors. And those match together, yeah. But it doesn't mean that the flavors have to be completely mixed together and being one gluey blob of ice. So I want you to think about that, Cancer. So that's it for the love relationship reading. I know this is for singles, and no, this is a bit short. I wanted to keep it a little bit to the point also because I have visitors coming at the end of the month, and I want to do my monthly November reading. And then, of course, we're nearing the end of the year. That means a sneak peek into 2021. That means the first trimester career reading. That means January reading. That means special offers on my website, which you will find. And I will also publish here special offers for personalized reading. So keep an eye out. If you haven't subscribed yet, maybe do so now and click that alarm bell so that you know when those videos are coming out. So you know and you are in touch with all the things that are happening, and also that you know when I'm going to do a new competition, because that will be in the books soon as well. If you subscribe, if you click that alarm bell, you know when that is happening. You know everything that happens in my world, because that's mostly on YouTube that I announce this. Also, I want to announce that I have now also just opened up on TikTok for daily cards and maybe just, quick draws. I don't know how I'm going to do all that, but I've done it. Anyway, it's done. So you can find me on other social media as well, just to put it out there. So there is Twitter, there's Instagram, there's Facebook, and now there is TikTok as well, besides YouTube, besides being here. So Cancer, bye for now, speak soon, and